Hello everyone and welcome to K-Sport. Well, it's official. The Rajasthan Royals have made it to Qualifier 2 of IPL 2024, where they will face off against the Sunrisers Hyderabad at the Chepauk Stadium, where one team will go on to face the KKR on Sunday. The team with the worst record in May was successfully able to eliminate the team with the best record in May. Sorry RCB fans, maybe next year, Isala Cup Namde. Well, now let's dive into today's game, where the Rajasthan Royals will be facing off against the Sunrisers Hyderabad at Qualifier 2. Now let's take a look at how both the teams stack up against each other. In the 19 times that these two teams have played each other, the Sunrisers Hyderabad have emerged victorious 10 times. And in the last meeting between these two teams, it was an absolutely nail-biting game in which Bhuvaneshwar Kumar rescued the Sunrisers Hyderabad and handed them a one-run victory. Looking at their last 5 encounters, well, that's going to bring a smile on any SRH fan's face, because the Sunrisers Hyderabad have won 3 out of those last 5 games and have won their last 2 games against the Rajasthan Royals. However, the last time these two teams played in a playoffs match, well, the Rajasthan Royals did go on to win that game. So who knows how things are going to pan out at Chepauk. Now let's take a look at the reverse fixture where both these teams met at the Rajiv Gandhi Stadium in Hyderabad. In that match, thanks to some really handy knocks from Nitish Kumar Reddy, Travis Head, and some explosive death over batting from Heinrich Klaassen, the Sunrisers Hyderabad were able to put a decent target of 201 runs against the Rajasthan Royals. The only players to pick up wickets were Avesh Khan and Sandeep Sharma. And in return, who stepped up for the Sunrisers Hyderabad? But Bhuvaneshwar Kumar. Bhuvaneshwar Kumar looked so good in that match. It looked like he had turned back the clock and it was 2016 all over again. They were able to successfully fend off the Rajasthan Royals in a crazy final over. And although Yashasvi Jaiswal and Riyan Parag did try their best, but still, there was not a lot of support from the other end, and SRH ended up winning the game. Now let's take a look at the venue where both these teams will be facing off against each other. And it's an interesting one because both the Sunrisers Hyderabad and the Rajasthan Royals have a really poor record at the unwooden, the MA Chidambaram Stadium. Chepauk has seen both these teams struggle on multiple occasions. Where the Sunrisers Hyderabad have won just 1 out of the 10 matches that they've played there, well, the Rajasthan Royals aren't any better. They won just 2 out of the 9 matches that they've played at the MA Chidambaram Stadium. Now let's take a look at Chepauk's trends in IPL 2024. Teams that have won the toss have opted to bowl first in 5 out of 7 occasions. However, while chasing, teams have won matches in 5 out of those 7 occasions. So will the toss really have an impact in today's game? Well, while batting first, the Sunrisers Hyderabad are a very dangerous team in this year's IPL, where they won 5 out of 8 games while batting first. Now let's take a look at some of their scores while batting first. Against the Royal Challengers Bangalore, they put up 287 runs. And against the Mumbai Indians, where they first broke the record for the most runs scored in an IPL innings, they put up 277 runs. Against the Delhi Capitals, 266 runs. Against the Rajasthan Royals, 201 runs. And against the Punjab Kings, 182 runs. So whenever the Sunrisers this season have put up scores of over 180 or more in the first innings, they've gone on to win all their matches. Meanwhile, RR's numbers, while batting second, definitely make a huge statement. They won 7 out of 9 games this season where they've batted second. And again, let's take a look at some of those scores. Against the Kolkata Knight Riders, they were able to successfully chase 224 runs at the Eden Gardens. Then, against the Lucknow Super Giants, 199. And against the Mumbai Indians, well, 183 runs. Again, the Rajasthan Royals are not a team to be messed with when they are chasing targets. In occasions where the Rajasthan Royals have been made to chase a target of 170 or more in this year's IPL, they won that match 5 out of 7 times this year. Now let's take a look at the scoring trends at the Chepauk Stadium. You're probably wondering why we mentioned that the Sunrisers Hyderabad have a really good chance of winning when they put up totals of 180 or more, and why the Rajasthan Royals have a really good chance of winning when they have to chase down targets of 170 or more. Well, it's because the average first innings score at the MA Chidambaram Stadium is 177 this year, and the average first innings winning score is 209. So, will things change? Will it be another one of those slow Chennai pitches which is very difficult to score runs on? Or will it be a high-scoring game? Well, let's take a look at Sunrisers batting and see if you're able to come up with an answer. Why we might see a lot of runs is because the Sunrisers Hyderabad have been an exceptional batting unit in this year's IPL. Although in Q1 they didn't seem like their usual self, being bundled out for 159 runs by the Kolkata Knight Riders, they still have the second best run rate amongst all teams in this year's tournament. The Sunrisers opening pair has seemed a little shaky over the last two games, which is really surprising considering how good they were against the Lucknow Super Giants, where they put up an unbeaten opening partnership of 167 runs in less than 10 overs. But in the last game of the league stage and the qualifier one, the opening pair was broken in the very first over. But does that really matter when we know just how good these two are on their day? Travis Head and Abhishek Sharma are one amongst just 3 batsmen who have faced over 50 balls in the power play overs and still have a strike rate above 200. And Travis Head, despite getting out for 2 ducks in his last 2 innings, still tops the list with the most number of boundaries in the power play overs at 72. Now let's take a look at the Rajasthan Royals, and they're a team that definitely prefer chasing. When batting first, they have lost 3 out of 5 games in this year's IPL. RR have been on a slight slump in their last 5 matches. Comparing their stats at the start of the season, where they were absolutely unstoppable, their strike rate was at 160 and their run rate was almost 10. Fast forward to their last 5 games, where their strike rate has come down to 145 and their run rate is also below 9. It's been a similar story of struggles for RR's bowling unit as well. They did experience a dip in 3 matches, but then they came back strong in their last 2 games, especially in the one against the Royal Challengers Bangalore at the Eliminator, where they restricted them to a very gettable total for their batting side. Considering SRH's great displays of batting and fearlessness in the power play over, well, no team is better equipped to take them on than the Rajasthan Royals. Rajasthan have the best record in this year's IPL during the first 6 overs, where they've picked up the most number of wickets and also have the best economy during the power play. But one aspect of RR's gameplay that the Sunrisers Hyderabad will definitely look to exploit is Sanju Samson's poor record when it comes to playoff games. Well, when it comes to the playoffs, his average drops to below 21 and his strike rate is also below 120. So that's one weakness in his game that Sanju will definitely look to shake off if they want to make it past the Sunrisers Hyderabad. One player that the Royals will definitely be looking to for guidance as they make their way through the playoffs, well, it's Ashna. Ravichandran Ashwin has picked up 21 wickets in the 23 IPL playoff games that he's been a part of, which is the second most for a bowler in playoffs. And what's better is Ashwin is coming home. No other venue has seen him pick up more wickets in T20 games than the MA Chidambaram Stadium, where he's picked up 55 wickets. Another player that everyone will definitely be focused on is Yuzi Chahal. In their last match, the Eliminator against the Royal Challengers Bangalore, when Yuzvendra Chahal picked up the wicket of Virat Kohli, he sealed his spot as RR's all-time leading wicket taker, going past Siddharth Trivedi. And what's more is that now Yuzvendra Chahal is currently the only player in the IPL to have picked up the most number of wickets for 2 different franchises. Speaking about milestones, we have a few more in the upcoming match. Jaydev Unadkat is just 1 wicket away from 100 wickets in the IPL. Bhuvaneshwar Kumar is just 1 wicket away from 300 wickets in T20s. Heinrich Klaasen needs 73 runs for 1000 runs in the IPL. And Ashna needs just 3 more catches for 50 catches in the IPL. Thank you so much for watching. Who are you rooting for in the second qualifier? And do you think they have what it takes to beat the Kolkata Knight Riders in the final at Chennai? Please let us know in the comments. Please like, share and subscribe and keep coming back to K Sport for more cricketing content.